Oh man. All right, girls. Before we start this love language series, I need us to get on the same page with just one question. What is love?
Well, excuse me, y'all. This popcorn is good. Well, love is, when you really, really like somebody.
Sis, that's a commercial definition.
Oh, so love is when someone brings you coffee without asking. That's love. Hmm.
But I love is when you show up. Doesn't matter how busy you are, you just show up. That's love.
Okay. So we got so far love is when you like somebody, coffee deliveries, showing up. Are we at least close to the Bible on these definitions?
Girl, Bible love, we're still trying to figure out mastering family love.
Hmm.
Right. Because storge, family love is tested every Thanksgiving dinner. And I think it was tested this year too. Hmm.
You got that right. Ugh. And filial friendship love. The love of that's brotherly love. Child, that takes work. You gotta forgive, give grace, be patient.
And agape, now we know what that is. That's unconditional love. Woo, man, that one really humbles all of us.
Right about that. And then there's Eros love. But we're not going there tonight.
Mm. See, that's the problem. We say love you, but we don't even talk about the same kind of love. Just say, or how about this? Love you too. No,
Mm,
Ah,
that's not.
exactly,
that ain't
Mom.
no love.
Look, one person is giving family love, the other wants romantic love, and the third is thinking friendship love.
Yeah, and ain't nobody communicating it.
Nobody.
And
Mm,
people out there getting their feelings hurt.
mm.
Not because love is missing, but because the meaning is missing.
That's right,
Mm.
Mom. So
Woo!
good.
Mhm.
So we need to teach the people how to define love before they go trying to express it, right?
Yeah, right. That's
That's
why
good.
this new series
Yeah.
is right on time. Thanks for
Yes,
this,
it
Mel.
is.
We're breaking down the different types of love, the way God designed it, and
Yes.
how we can live, give, and receive love without all that confusion.
Because if love has levels, I need to know which level you're working with. Come on
And,
now.
and which language you speaking?
Girls, let's help our Chili Peppers get clarity on love on during this series because
Yes.
we teach them how to express love.
Yep.
Mhm.
So let's talk about love,
Let's
y'all.
talk about love,
Get
y'all. Put my
it right.
popcorn
Get it
down.
right. Get it
Hey,
right.
So this
so
is
we want
serious.
y'all, before we go any further, we want y'all to go ahead and share, like, and share this series on love.
Yes.
Welcome all of our Chili Peppers. We hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving with your family yesterday. We really did. We went to Tawanda's house and we really had a great time. The food was delicious and all that good stuff. And we hope you enjoyed your family as well. So, look, tonight we are asking the big question. What is love? Let's talk love, not the movie love or the song love or what I think is kind of love, but the real thing that God designed. So before
Yeah.
we jump into the love languages, we need to make sure we understand the types of love that the Bible is talking about and
Yes.
why they matter and for our relationships today.
Yes. Yes. And how we all define love, because we all define it differently.
Yes.
Some
Yeah.
people don't even know what love is.
They
Yeah, that is
don't
so true.
know. They
They
don't
don't even
know.
They're gonna
know.
find out during
They're
this
Right.
going to find
series.
out. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
let me go back to the word.
Let's go to the
Because the
word.
word, First
What?
Corinthians 13, 4-8, and this is the New Living Translation, mother.
We love you.
And verse 4 says, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous
Mm,
or boastful or proud or rude.
mm.
It does not demand its own way.
Wow.
Ooh.
It is not irritable,
Mm.
and it
Ooh.
keeps no record of being wronged.
Come on now, Mel. Read that scripture.
It
Keep
does
no
not
record.
rejoice about injustice,
Ooh.
but rejoices whenever the truth wins out.
Wow.
Love never gives up,
Mm.
never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance.
Wow.
Ooh, it does what, Mel? It endures what?
Through every circumstance.
Every circumstance. It
Yeah,
endures. Come
Yeah.
on now.
that's love,
Woo. We
y'all.
gotta love one another.
Prophecy and speaking in unknown tongues or unknown languages and special knowledge will become useless,
Ooh.
but love will last forever.
Ever.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I'm thinking because of that. That's why we say God is love, because
God
God lasts
is
forever.
love. Yes,
Mm.
mom.
Yeah. And what made our
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving so special, the people gave love out first to
Yeah.
people who really need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if you love others like God loves us, we have no problem with
That's so
loving.
true.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even have enemies really.
I,
You're
I have
They
a
right,
can they
question.
mom.
can be our enemy, but I won't be we won't be their enemies
Right. I have a
because
question. What do y'all think about when people say love you? And they said they don't say I love you.
Well, I just
mm,
think they cut off a whole lot of stuff. You know, we got, hey, Amelia. Yes, we had a great Thanksgiving. We
Hi,
hope
Sister
you and your
Amelia.
family had one as well. Hey, fam. Hey, Janice. Yeah.
Yes.
So, I don't,
Whew.
that's like a cutie thing. Love you. I don't think
Love
anything
you.
of it, like you be thinking it's not heartfelt or what do you,
They don't say I love you. They just cut it off. Love
love
you.
you.
yeah, that can be good. But what I don't understand when they say love you too.
Well, that's different. That's like, that's not a,
Sarcasm.
yeah, right. That's somebody
Hmm.
who doesn't like you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I love you too. You know, it's attitude.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I guess it depends on the heart of the person.
And you
well,
know what else? It's the way you say it.
it
You
is.
know?
It's always the way you say stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
so we're going to be talking about that, in this series, because humanity has turned love into a catch-all word.
Mm,
oh
Just
yeah.
they use love lightly, and
yeah,
it shouldn't be.
sweet. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
shouldn't be,
Yeah. They'll-
because God's word, it gives us structure. It
Right.
shows us how to love and what kind of love is out there. There are
right.
different types
Absolutely.
of love, you guys.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
it was like the greatest of these, and First Corinthians, like,
Mhm.
and the greatest of all of
Yeah.
this stuff is love.
Charity
So
is
just
Right.
charity
Charity.
is
Hmm.
over everything else.
Right.
And
yeah.
one
God
thing
we
he
love.
was saying,
Hmm.
like,
Over.
love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with
Hmm.
all your might, and then love your neighbor as yourself. So Jesus always talked about how to love, and it's important to love, to forgive, and all that kind of stuff. Forgive those who trespass against you. That's love, you know.
Yeah.
So in this season, some people, like when families come together, man, it can be a lovely time, and sometimes it can be challenging depending on the family. You know, all families not lovey dovey, but I just believe this is a season of forgiveness.
Yeah.
You know, we always talk about that during Christmas, during the holiday season.
Yes.
The love comes up, but what about all year
Woo.
round? We should talk about love all year round. That's why this series is so important. And we want y'all to just grow with us as we dive deeper into all the way through Valentine's Day. It's going to be a series about love, all
Yes.
different types of love. We're going to dive into it because it's so
Yeah.
important to know. Yeah.
We're gonna define love. You
Yeah.
know, let you know what love really is.
Yeah.
Let you know what love is not. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
people don't know what love is, but we're gonna help y'all know what love is and how to love. And then we might go down to learning people's love languages. That might pop up.
That's so
Somewhere down the
important,
line.
though. To
You
I,
know.
that book, The Five Types of Love Language. I love that book.
Yeah.
I read that.
So yeah, we're gonna
Like you
dive into that.
misunderstand how
You,
people.
you, you know, ladies, we used to have this even in our youth sessions, the difference between love, lust, and infatuation.
Mm,
Because all of it seem like it may be love, but
yeah,
it's not.
Right,
And
right,
we,
right.
we defined it, and and we learned a lot, even as young people. We learned a lot.
and
Um,
it's and love is selfless. You know
mm,
what I mean?
Yeah.
It is. It's
Yeah.
like when you don't worry about yourself, but you're extending your hand for somebody else. Love is going the extra mile. That's
mm,
what I like. Like when we rode
mm, mm,
all the way to Edgewood. You know what I mean? Like from our homes. It wasn't around the corner, but just to extend the love of God. You know what I mean? For hours and everything. We were tired, exhausted. Then we had to go and then finish cooking our Thanksgiving dinner. And it
mm,
was like it's so important to show the love of God 24/7 to me.
mhm,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like you were saying, and then love is action. Love is doing
Yes,
something.
absolutely.
You can say, I love you all day long, but until you show it, until you prove it, they say actions speak louder than words.
You
Absolutely.
you can't tell me you love me and you beat me up. And
That's right.
'cause I used to tell people
Absolutely
all the
not.
time, they were like, you know how I feel? No, I know what I see.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Absolutely.
don't care what people say. I look at actions. How
Absolutely.
are you treating me? What's going on? And that's real love.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
but
Yeah.
And
some,
I don't think in this series,
Yeah.
um, we're going to, and including myself,
Hmm.
we're going to understand what category we
Yeah.
can put other people in,
Yeah.
because I don't think they should fall in the same category. And it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's okay. You don't have to show the same type of love to everybody,
Yeah.
That's so true,
because
Mel.
they don't fall in that
Right.
category,
Right. Right.
within your relationship or how you feel
Right.
about them, whatever. And it's okay. It's
Right.
okay to do that.
And I'm like, take
Absolutely.
them out the category, take them out your life, just get them all out completely. Just
You may have to.
you may right, and
You
it's
may
like
have to
you need to do some kind of what is it called? Like, oh my goodness, I keep being
reevaluate.
evaluation or something.
reevaluate all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, shift people around. Like, oh, okay, I thought you was here, but I'm putting you over here on this side.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
But
and love. Go ahead, Mom.
I want to say sometimes it seems really negative, but that is because of love. And
Yeah.
sometimes, like you tell your child, no, you in the house, no. That's because that is love. You love
Oh
them.
What
my.
about
And
Amelia?
sometimes our debating is because we do love one another.
That's true.
Trying to
You
get
know?
out my mouth because like Mel was saying, when you say no, we're gonna stay away from you. That's because I love you. I'm gonna stay away
Yes.
from you. Because if I don't, it might not be good.
And guess what? I'm gonna stay away from you because I love me.
And you.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people you gotta say, well, because you have to love you. A lot of
Love
people don't
yourself.
Absolutely.
love
Yeah.
themselves, and that's another time. You gotta learn
That's
how to love
true.
yourself first.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to
Absolutely.
deal with you because I love me. I love my mental state. I love my mind. You know what I mean? I love my heart. So I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
away. Amelia got all in our stuff. I'm not even going to show your post, Amelia.
Ah,
All of our segments. Oh my goodness.
yes. Yes. Because the world needs this. That's why.
Needs it.
That's
The
right.
world needs
Absolutely.
this. They
We got
need
all
love.
the types of love on here, like every
Mhm.
last one of them.
Right, right, right.
Yes.
We love
Exactly.
you though, Amelia. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes,
So
yes,
look,
yes.
do we have like Mel, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
Oh,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say we wanted to share like a funny or a relatable moment when love was misunderstood.
Oh,
Mm. Hmm.
Ain't funny.
Love was
And I
misunderstood.
was like, it ain't funny. When love is misunderstood, it is
Yeah.
it's normally not funny.
Yeah. Well, I remember when somebody was telling, you know, their spouse that, because they were saying, how do I know you love me? And they were telling their spouse, I love you because I buy you things. I get you stuff. So
Mm.
when the stuff run out, that means you don't love me no more. We have to define that thing.
Yeah.
And you're saying I love you because I buy you stuff. Suppose
Yeah.
you run out of money and you can't
Yeah.
buy me stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't love me anymore because you can't buy me
Yeah.
stuff. So we have to define what your spouse means about love, what your best friend means when they say
Yeah.
I love you. Protection. Love is protection. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Love is so much stuff. We're gonna
That's
define. We're gonna get into some nitty gritty of what
Yes.
love
and so,
is, right?
Joanna, when you were talking about running out of money, what about when you love somebody? I'm marrying you because I love the way you look. I love your figure. I love this about
Mm.
Yeah,
as you grow, if you get older,
yeah,
maybe you now you're fat, or you still love it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
yeah.
it has to
Yeah.
be, I love what's inside, not what's on the outside.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
Genuine love is
absolutely,
what's on the inside, I think.
Oh,
But
That's
that's,
absolutely.
but that's what we called when we were learning back in the olden days infatuation because
infatuation.
of how you sound, how you look. But
Yeah,
when you change, real love, we're gonna love you regardless. You're
That's
gonna
right.
grow with it.
Yeah,
That's when
that's
you
true.
grow with love.
right.
When
Yeah,
you grow in it.
I
like
was thinking for better or for worse, for richer
Yeah.
that's right.
or poor,
Hmm.
Yeah.
sickness and in health until death do us part. Well, I'll kill you one. No, I'm just kidding. But Sherry said, "Hey
Hey,
Sherry, happy
Sherry.
Thanksgiving." I didn't even
Happy
call
Thanksgiving.
anybody yesterday. Tish
I
would go
didn't
first right
either. I
out
was so
her
busy.
mouth. Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
yes, and
And
so that's why relationships suffer, not from lack of love, but
mhm.
lack of clarity, not
Yep.
Clarity.
understanding love.
Solid.
That's
Yep.
why if some communication, lack of communicating, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yep.
that's so important.
Right. And
So
people have to know that I can't read your mind. You
right.
know what I'm saying? I can't read your
Yes.
mind.
Speak.
I call it mind games.
Oh,
Well, my spouse didn't bring me any flowers. But does your spouse know you love flowers or you like flowers? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I call it mind games because
yeah.
you watching TV and movies and stuff. You say, "Oh, that's so romantic." Well, put your own
Mm.
romance,
Those soap
in your.
operas, man, they were the worst
You
things.
know what I'm saying?
Mm.
No, you
Boy.
make your life what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Don't. That's pressure. That's putting pressure on each
So
other.
on
That's
him,
putting pressure on
right.
even friendships that might not be your spouse. Putting
Yeah.
pressure on your friends as well.
Yeah.
Trying to show you that they love you because the way you saw somebody else loving somebody else, and so I expect them to love me like that, whether I'm telling them or not. We can't play those games. I
But
call
but
those mind games.
but happens is
Man,
when you try to love somebody, they give them what you love, and they don't love that.
No,
They may
that's
give
not
you a
love.
whole $200 something, and you just want maybe a lollipop or something. You don't want all of that stuff,
oh,
but because
Yeah.
you love it, you expect them to love it too. Love is
That,
giving
that's getting
in
into
and
the
doing
love
what the other
languages,
person does.
Mom. We're going to get into that too. Yep.
yeah. Learn
That's
Yeah,
it.
so
absolutely.
good.
So look, today we are diving into the love languages. Amelia got ahead of the game. Don't read her post, y'all. So we're gonna dive into the foundation of love, the different types of love languages.
Yes,
Right, Mom?
absolutely.
Yes, the four types of love. I had that family loves. It would some
Mm,
pronounce it storage or storge or
Yeah.
anyway is like you love your family and you love yourself first so you know how to love your family. So you have
Yeah.
right.
to love your neighbor as yourself. Now you love your family and you
Yeah.
just do things with your family. This is the I love you even though you get on my nerves.
That's
Ah!
Ooh,
I love
yes,
you in spite of. I just
I
because
love
you
it.
part of
so
me. You my
good.
bone,
Yes,
you my flesh, you my blood. And they used to say blood is thicker than water.
Sometimes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I go to bat for
Good,
my
Mom.
family. And if you're
That's
Right.
right.
wrong, I tell you you're wrong. If you're right, I tell you. Can I give you a little experiment yesterday? My little great granddaughter, she was all in my stuff in the room. And she saw me. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." You know what? It melted my heart. She's like 3 years old. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
And I just walked away.
Yeah. But but
Everybody-
then But then those older family members, you got to forgive. Like mom just saying whether you get on my nerves or not. But I still need to love you. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And then plus, one of my favorite scriptures, God is love.
Yes.
uh-huh,
Man, let us love one another.
uh-huh.
And it says, "He that loveth not knoweth not God, because God is love." So we
Yes.
have to love, like mom said, whether you get on my nerves or not. Pick up the phone and apologize. I'm so
Right.
sorry. I felt that way about you. You my sister, my brother, my cousin, my auntie. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I love you. I don't want this stuff to get
And
in
that's what
the
I
way of
like,
our
even
love.
if you disagree with them.
Yes.
You don't have to agree with everything, and you don't get upset because you
Right.
disagree with, even if you have like I'm gonna say an argument. You still love them. That's your family. This is the story.
Right.
Like, I still love you, even though we're not on the same page about stuff. We're at odds with each other, but I still love you.
Right.
Now
Hmm.
you were going to
I,
say something.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this storge, does that also include um the family of God, like the body of Christ,
It
brother and sisters in
should.
I
Christ?
think it should, because it's still
And
family.
Still
Family.
family. It should include that.
you
Yes.
said we supposed to love them even though they get on our nerves?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your brother and
Yep.
sister in Christ?
Absolutely.
Oh.
And like you said earlier, walk away. I love you. You get on my nerves, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
walk away. I'm gonna love you from a distance.
Can I say something on that?
Yes,
May I
ma'am.
say something? When
Yes.
you get into the scriptures, you say church family. Actually,
Mhm.
they take preeminence over a relatives that's in the world now.
Come on, Ma.
Because the Bible say, especially to the household of
Household of
faith.
faith.
That's right.
They really come first. And sometimes we want to cop a, I forgive you, but you forget, I
Forget.
forgive you and I forget. No, you remember and still forgive.
Wow,
Yeah.
and
See,
that's
that's a cop out. I'm going to forget. No, the real love is, even though you remember what happened, it doesn't affect you. You act like
that's
it never
good.
happened. You feel towards that person
Heal
like it
from it.
never happened. So
Yeah.
you don't forget now.
Yeah.
You remember, but you
Yeah.
still love them just the same with genuine love.
In
And then
my
you're healed. You're healed from,
Mhm.
the
You heal
situation.
from
So you
yourself.
can love.
You got to be healed. Yeah.
So,
Right.
Mom,
Right.
what are the examples of the storge love?
Okay. Now I have to use like maybe like a husband and wife and children. The wife always feels like she's last. You feed everybody first,
But not the
and you go to bat for them. Sometimes you give them your last. If you have $2 and they need the $2, they really need it. You're gonna give it to them.
Mm.
That's your family.
I thought storge was like a parent, a child relationship, like siblings. I didn't think it was a husband, like family support and loyalty. Like, I think the husband and wife probably go down the line on another type of love, but I think this is like
Hmm.
a family type of love, like the love between parent, like a mother and a daughter, or a mother and a
Yeah,
son,
it's a family
that,
love
or
time.
Siblings.
or the siblings,
Yeah.
or family
Yeah,
support and loyalty, being loyal,
mhm,
to one
yeah.
another.
And,
Wanting to
and
help
telling
out,
right from wrong too.
too,
Yeah.
like wanting to help out when the family is in need. Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
we got testimonies all about that. You know what I'm saying? When we
Yes.
open
Hmm.
up our
Gee.
doors, to family when they're in need. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's that storge
And
type.
all of us throw in. So yeah, I need $1,000. Everybody throw in 50, 10, 20. Everybody throw it in there.
And so Amelia said that's where the agape love comes in, because it's unconditional. You're not condoning what they're doing, but you still have the love for them is selfless. Yes, that's
Good.
a
We're not
Yes.
Yeah,
condoning
Come
what
on,
they're
Miss. You
doing.
that,
stepping all on our stuff.
yeah.
that becomes it all. Godly love. That's it. That's the
Now,
foundation.
Yes.
what's yours,
Absolutely.
Mel? What are yours?
Mine is phileo.
Okay.
That is friendship love.
Oh,
Mm.
So this is that sisterhood or brotherhood
yeah,
type love. the people who you choose to do life with.
Mm,
Yeah.
You don't have to choose everybody to
right.
Right,
be
right,
your
right.
friend.
Come on, Mel.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
That's
No.
true.
And these are people that you can be accountable to.
Yeah.
Not the type of people that will have you just doing anything. Was like, go ahead, girl, come on, let's do this crazy thing.
Right.
Let's just ride on the motorcycle 100 miles an hour. Come on, you my friend. You not my friend. No, you're trying to kill me. That's what you're trying to do. No, no. You need somebody that's gonna help you. Like if you're trying to exercise, then be like, well,
Yeah.
you can just eat a burger this time, girl.
Ooh.
And a
No,
No,
milkshake.
no,
that's not
no.
friendship. That's not
That's
a
not
friend
That's
at
not
all.
friendship.
friendship. That's
Who's
not
gonna
that's
help
not
you out?
somebody who
You have
really
to know the
loves you and
difference.
cares about you.
Right. You got to
Yeah.
know the difference between someone who's
Ooh.
a friend and someone who's jealous of you. Because
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if somebody's helping you with something like with a surprise or something like that, and then you're friends, but you tell that person that such and such is doing this for you, and it's like, is that a
Wrong.
friend,
Wrong.
yeah.
or
No.
that's somebody who's jealous of you, who's trying to hurt you? Oh,
Mm.
Amelia said in October she did a study on what we're talking about. Oh, wow. That's
Wow.
why that's why
Ooh,
you all in. That's
Yeah.
why you all in, Amelia.
So
She
That's
said
listen.
our
that
time.
real
So
quick.
listen.
Real quick, Towanda. So she said, pronounce him out, Phileo.
Leo.
Phileo. Love is that kind of love you get like between David and Jonathan.
I wrote it down too. I just wrote that
Yes,
down on my
absolutely.
paper.
Yeah. So what were you
So
gonna say, Towanda?
I was gonna say when a friend says, "Well, you're my best friend. Come on," and they want you to do something wrong,
Yeah.
something that you know you might
Yeah.
get in trouble for.
Yeah,
But you're
yeah,
my best friend. You gotta have my back. You supposed to, But if it's something wrong, if it's something illegal, if
yeah,
it's something bad that you probably shouldn't be
yeah.
doing, that's
Right.
not your friend. That's trying to talk you into doing something
Yeah.
crazy. You're supposed to have my back. No, I'm gonna have somebody else's back, not yours. I'm leaving. You
And
can
I
watch my back as I
yeah.
leave. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I was thinking like a friend will be that one in the hospital with you, when you're having surgery. And then
Yeah.
after surgery, it's like, you know what the doctor said, you better not eat such and such and so on. So a friend will tell you something you don't want to hear, but will help.
Yes.
That's a
Yes.
real friend. Like
Absolutely.
it's something a friend will tell you like,
Me.
yeah, tell you like, oh girl, that outfit and look before you go outside. Not when you go outside and then all of a sudden
Right.
say, well, why you wear that? No, before you go out the door, be like, oh no, I don't think you should wear that. You should blah blah blah. It doesn't look right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes.
That's a friend. When they
Yes.
tell you
Right.
the heart, the stuff they don't, that's kind of hard to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you might want to you might save
Okay.
somebody's life,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because but you don't want to do it because you don't want to break up your friendship.
yes,
But do that
Mm.
thing. That's some hard stuff you have to do
yeah,
when you are a
yeah,
friend,
yeah,
with this
Yeah.
filial love.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
Absolutely.
what
We
else?
need to I'm just saying we just need to be around people if they're your friends, if
Mhm.
they honor you and you honor
That's
them,
good.
that's a good friend and won't tear you down.
Right.
That's good, Mel.
They
Right.
somebody who will build you up,
Mhm.
make you look good and help you
Yes.
out, give you
Yeah,
support. That's a good friend.
yeah,
Yes. Make
You
you look
know,
good.
go
And
ahead, Twanda.
trying to make themselves look good over you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have two things, and one match your clothes and one doesn't, you
right.
know what I'm saying? It's like, well, you wear this one. Well, this one match my clothes better than it match your clothes. So you wear. No, a friend would say, go ahead and just wear this one. This match your clothes better than it match my clothes.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Yeah,
my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then you might want to go change into something else. But help your friend. Don't hurt your
Yeah.
friend.
you
You
give
know what
them
I'm
the
saying?
best, so don't you? Wouldn't you give them the best? I
Give
want you
them
to
the
know.
best.
But I was just saying
Absolutely.
when you were talking, like a friend is an asset, not a liability. Find
Yeah,
out,
that's
is this
good.
person adding to my life or is it taking away from my life? When I'm around
That's
them,
right.
how do I feel? Are they negative all the time? You know what I mean? Like, how do I feel around them? And what's going on in my heart? Or, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, then
Yeah.
you be like, it's a tough thing, but then you got to cut that relationship. You got to cut those
Yes.
ties, because you, like, again, love is choosing you. even in
Right.
a toxic, like you don't want to be in, when we say toxic friendships, we always think about a male and a female, but it could be two females or two males in a toxic
Mhm.
relationship. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Right.
Maybe a friend always want to take from you, never want to do anything, always want to take from you, never
Take-
want to, give you anything, but
Right.
come to your house and try to take your best stuff.
You know what?
You know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I want to say also, you promote one another. And I saw
that's
that at the council, Towanda. Your table was right next to the other, and we both selling, and we were promoting the other table. They were
Absolutely.
promoting.
Yes.
We said, you need to get her that book, and say, did you bring your book? Say, no, I left mine at home. No, we were promoting each other.
good.
I mean,
Absolutely.
genuinely. I
Yeah.
And
mean,
then helping each other.
and
If
then,
someone
and when
had to
the,
walk away,
even when the guy even left, went upstairs, you were looking out for his table, looking
absolutely.
up his stuff. I mean, selling the same stuff, and we were
Mhm.
just loving it up. Just
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Because you let God take care of you, you
Mhm.
know?
And
Yeah.
he
Let
will.
people see your heart. That's right and that's
Mhm.
true. You always do the right thing, you
And,
Mhm.
know?
and that friend is that one when, like, let's say you had like a death in your family. You know how people come around that first week and they want to give you food and all that kind of stuff. But the friend is going to continue checking on you,
They'll
making
be
sure
there
you're
the
Yeah,
next month.
every
Yep.
day. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a good friend.
absolutely.
I'm here for you, to support you, to help you.
Right.
Yeah,
Make a sacrifice, you
exactly.
know? Absolutely.
So,
Yes.
Tawanda, what about you? What do you have?
Oh man, why y'all messing with me? I have the I have the I have the eros love. Oh Lord, help me. That's the
Oh.
passionate love, the
Ooh.
attraction, physical. A lot of times it's physical attraction.
Yeah,
That love when you say I love you. That's get married and that's that eros kind of love. That's what that stuff is.
yeah.
Yes,
It's that.
romantic. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're talking about the also. You just say healthy affection,
healthy affection.
healthy
I didn't say
affection,
yes, but
right?
absolutely healthy
Yeah, like
affection.
a marriage or something like that.
We should
Absolutely.
only be in marriage.
That's
What
right,
that
Mel.
mean?
Come on with that, Mel.
You
Absolutely.
you shouldn't have no eros love with nobody else but your husband or your wife.
She
And
said,
if
Hmm.
and
and if
that's
you
what Amelia
stay with a
said.
saved spouse,
She said it's that intimate love. And so
yeah.
Right.
Amelia said, so she had a best friend who's actually her cousin's sister and BFF. She said, Janice, and she always had her back, which she wants to. Somebody else read this. Well, no, I'm sorry. When she wants her to look good, or when she go out somewhere, even when she tries to do for herself, she says no because she has everything. So she appreciates her for this philosophy love that she has for her.
Wow.
That's
Yes, that's
good.
beautiful.
That's a
Hope she
good
Yes,
friend.
absolutely
sweet.
beautiful.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes. So
And
you want
that's
to be careful. You want to be careful of who you hook up
yeah.
with. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because you might get married to somebody who love themselves more than they love you. If you in a relationship with a dude, or if a dude in a relationship with a woman, and she always in the mirror and not telling you how you look, or vice versa, he always in the mirror and not telling you how you look, you probably you probably need to get out of that relationship.
May I say
You know what I'm
something?
saying?
Woo!
Let
Oh,
me say,
that's Janice. She said, "Love
You
you,
know?
cousin, sister, friend." Just a million on
Yes.
Janice. She was like,
Yes.
Oh, that's special.
Right. And then you want to be in a relationship with somebody who's going to complete you. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to build you up where you're weak, and vice versa. I'm going to build you up when you're weak, and vice versa.
Yes.
Don't take all of the strength. I'm getting all of the strength. I want your strength and my strength.
but young
You know?
lady, I want to say something about that. I heard that's what dating is about. To find out about the other person. Dating
Hmm.
is not about the moon and the mountains and the stars and the flowers and all that stars in your eyes and all the good dinners and good lunches. It's
Right, right, right.
actually defining somebody that's talking about themselves all the time and
Hmm.
you don't matter. I want to promote your
Yes.
education, special if you save first, if you're
Right,
genuinely
right.
saved
Yes.
and
That's
because
right.
you can't. walk together if you don't agree with in
That's
God.
right.
Great
No, you
mom.
just keep it stepping, brother.
That's
Don't
right.
care about
I
the
like mom.
money. No,
Keep
no,
it
no seams
stepping.
on the
Keep
side.
it,
Just keep
keep
it
it,
stepping. Keep it moving.
keep it moving.
Keep
Right.
it
Denise said,
moving. Because
right.
because they gotta be saved first and foremost. And if
Absolutely.
they
And
are
love,
not,
like you said,
if
love
they're
God.
pretending, it's gonna show up sooner or later, but better sooner than later.
And you love God for real. Don't
Yeah,
be
and when
fake
you love
about it.
God and they love God,
Right.
you will have problems, but it's
Right.
minimal. It's not the knock down, drag out,
That's right.
problem. You never have to go to court for that kind of problem.
And God will
Yeah.
see you through too.
Oh
God will
yeah,
see you
that's
through.
right. He
Because
honors it.
Yeah.
sometimes in a relationship, the enemy get the messing. You know what I'm saying? And when the enemy get the messing, and you know that you're walking together and you're agreeing and stuff, God is going to see you through.
Mm,
When you're doing all the right stuff. And like Denise said, God bless you, Denise. She's like, love is action. Absolutely, we did say that earlier. Love is action.
mm,
Yes.
Absolutely. And like mom was just saying, you need to be in agreement when you are on a date. Ask all the right questions.
mm,
Ask the questions that you want to know. Like if you want to be in a long lasting relationship with
mm,
someone, ask about the children. Ask about your job. Ask about their focus in life. Ask about where they see themselves in 3 years, in 5 years. Ask all the right questions. Don't go all googly eyes. Oh, he's so fine and he looks so
mm.
good and he dressed good and you got a good car and you no, get deep when you want to, get into that eros. Well, Mel said don't do it before you married, but that's not what it's all about. But yeah, so ask all the right questions.
And have the
It's
gift of
part of love.
discernment. People are good pretenders.
Yeah,
The
that's true.
discernment from God.
You
Yeah.
know what somebody said? Make the person mad. Make them downright mad to
Oh
see how they're gonna
Lord.
act when they get mad.
Or else it say, see how they treat the waitress. Oh, they're not important. Pick this up. Give me this. Give me that. Take
Right,
this back.
right.
Treat them like, you don't treat them like they under your feet servants. No.
That's
Say, what's
right.
your name? That's a beautiful name. And
Absolutely.
when we go out, the people, the nurses, the waiters be on the floor laughing. They think it's so funny. Everybody in the whole restaurant stand up clapping and singing.
See?
Yeah,
And
make them
somebody else
feel a
said,
family.
see how they treat their mama, see how they treat their sister,
Yeah.
see how they
Oh
treat
yeah.
people,
I heard that. Yeah.
and then ask them about their family. And
Yeah.
then y'all, I'm getting off track on this a little bit. Research, research, research. Investigate, investigate, investigate.
Uh-huh.
Before you get into a long lasting relationship with somebody. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We're talking about
And I
romantic
think
ego stuff.
I believe before you get to the eros, that's why I said only in marriage. Before you get to the eros, you should have the what's the other one? Filial. Y'all should
Right,
be
right, right.
filial relationship before you
That's
get to
right now.
eros.
That's
Absolutely.
what
Eros is only for marriage. That's it. Period.
Right, right. Absolutely.
somebody said they married their best friend.
Yeah.
It's 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 so good to marry your best friend.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mhm.
She
Or
said,
they
Denise said, ask about, did y'all read it? Ask about everything. Nothing is off limits. And if y'all want to know about that, go back to our show. We had a show talking about the red flags and,
Oh yeah.
Ooh, red
Uh-huh.
flags.
yeah, so go back to that. That was real good.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Mom, what love do you want to discuss tonight?
Agape love. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Now
yes.
that's
Mm.
unconditional love. I
Mm-mm.
love you no matter what. You love them like God would love us,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mhm.
Jesus. Now you need scripture for unconditional for agape love.
Yes.
That's charity. And
Mm-hmm.
charity is suffer long. Like Melanie read that 13th chapter. It
Yes.
was in King James Version, but I got the gist of it pretty good. Yeah. But when you list what love is and what is not, but now abideth faith, hope, and charity. These three. But do
Yes.
you know
Yes.
why the greatest of these is charity?
Why?
Why is
I
that?
can tell you, you got faith. You won't even need faith after a while,
That's
but
me.
you already have it. Hope.
Mm-hmm.
If a man has it, why is he hoping for? Well, when we reach that zenith with God in heaven, charity abides forever because that's what God
Whew.
is. That's
Yes.
Yes.
what God is. You hold on to faith until you get to that charity, that status, when you
Mm-hmm.
just believe God. If I never
Absolutely.
get married, if I never had children, just have God in your life and you got
Yes,
it all.
absolutely.
Charity, it helps you to forgive. Oh my God, it
That's
forgives all things. It loves all things.
Yes,
It gives you
it
patience.
endures all
You,
things.
you experience the fruit of the Spirit, which comes from being connected to agape.
mm-hmm.
Right,
That
right.
produces the fruit of the Spirit, and you have enough to give to somebody else, but your cup is overflowing. Well, agape is nothing no better than grace. And you make a sacrifice.
Right, right.
You can have mine. You can have my little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I have compassion, which is love reaching out.
yeah. Mm.
It don't say I'm holding it in my heart. You don't see it, but I got it in my heart. No, I want to get it out of your heart, in your hand, into my hands. I love you in my heart. I love you. I love you in my. So
Oh,
we can't talk.
deep down in there, deep down in my
Right,
heart.
it's deep
We
in my
can't talk
heart.
enough about
Right,
agape love because that's godly love.
right.
That's the highest
And
you can get.
the
If you got
highest
that,
is,
then you will have all the
That's
rest of
it. So we done. It's over now.
you know what else?
Just kidding.
And you know what else? We need maturity. It takes
Yes.
maturity to love. You know
it.
what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
takes maturity to walk in forgiveness. It
Mm-hmm.
takes
Yes,
maturity to love somebody who get on your nerves. You know, it takes
yes,
maturity. If you're in a relationship and someone's not showing maturity, walk away from them too.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Denise
Uh-uh.
said to become friends before becoming serious. The warning
Right.
signs will show up.
That is
Yes,
right.
Yeah,
that's right, Denise.
Absolutely.
Tell them you
Yes,
Absolutely.
celibate. You'll find out who they are. First date. I've been celibate for 2 years. You'll see if they stick around.
And I'm gonna be celibate until I get married.
Like no heroes for you, sir.
until he gets the agape love.
That's right.
No
Okay, you
erosion.
have
No
no
erosion.
ringy. You
What's the mom say?
oh,
Clink,
that's
clink.
right.
What's the God say? Clink, clink. That's right. You find out who they are.
right. And when they say stuff like this, they're gonna say, "Come on, I thought you said you love me. I thought you said you love me." No, if they
Run,
trying to force
Forrest,
you,
run,
run, Forrest, run. If they're trying to force you to do something you don't
That's
want
right.
to do, say it again, Mel.
run, Forrest, run.
That is not love. That is
You let
not
them person know
love.
you just silly. The Bible says
Woo!
you silly women
They
that's
being
led astray.
selfish.
You just silly.
She said you got right.
And guess what? The men too, y'all, because both sides nowadays, come on, it goes with
It's the
Right.
Yes,
women.
only the
Yeah.
women watch out, but the men
no,
Right.
run too.
That's right.
yes,
They
Women,
run.
the men are more valuable than the women, I
That's
think.
right.
I
Yeah.
told this one guy, I was like, you were tricked. Because he was like, he was 30. I think he was 30 and still celibate. And then he got with this one girl, and I was like, oh man, you got tricked. You
Oh
were 30
man.
years old
mm,
and trying to keep yourself. I said, you got tricked. But come on now, you ain't let nobody trick you. They trying to trick you into that. I'm done.
That's
Because you
right.
know what? If they trying to trick you that soon, what else they gonna be
There
trying to trick
ain't
you
gonna be
with
no honesty in that
later
yeah,
relationship.
on down the line?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's gonna be crazy.
And didn't that
Absolutely.
happen to Joseph in the
That's
Bible?
what I was going to say. Run out of the coat.
Yeah. That's the one say he left his coat, but he
Go
didn't
get
leave
that
his
coat.
wallet.
You just go get that.
Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute.
You just go to jail. Just go to
Wait,
jail.
wait. So they said a fish wouldn't get caught if he kept his mouth closed. Let them talk and just listen.
Uh,
Come on, Denise. That's so
I love that.
That's right.
Just
Absolutely. I
let
love
them
it
talk.
too.
Just take notes. Just let them go. Let them go. All of them will come out.
Keep your mouth shut. Listen, that's what I
That's
told the girls at the high school. Listen, these boys,
pay
they're trying
attention.
to find your vulnerability. If
That's
you
yeah,
right.
keep talking, they'll find out where you're vulnerable and they will
yeah.
have you, baby.
And guess what?
Like
They
she
will.
said,
They
be
will
quiet.
wait. A real dog will wait you out, buddy. They'll wait you out for years. You know what I'm saying? They will wait you out.
Yeah.
And
It's
give
a
you
And
depth.
a
all
real
kinds
dog.
of flowers and all kinds of stuff. They will wake you out. Don't let them. I'll be like, nope, I pay for my own meal. I pay my own.
That's right.
Uh-uh.
That's right.
That's right.
I
Pay
said,
your
no, you
own
want me to
meal.
pay for? Nope, I want you to pay for my meal. I pay for
That's
my. I have my
right.
own money for my own car,
That's right.
and I'm
And if
leaving
See?
this
somebody,
restaurant in my own car. See you later, sir.
that's right. If
They're
somebody
called,
say, "Oh, I can give you some money. You don't have to borrow it," I was like, "Oh no!" I
No,
said, "Free money costs too much."
right? Free money ain't free.
That's exactly what I told. I said, "Nope." I said, "Free money costs too much." That's
Right.
exactly what I said to them. Yes,
but
I did.
now, even
Yes,
if
I
they
did.
mean well, because you say no, don't take money from guys. Don't do that. And if they offer you, say, I'm not rich, but I'm you can have it, and they may have good intentions, but you still say, oh, I'm fine. Oh yeah, thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
It's okay. And they
Well, I'm
will say,
gonna pay
yeah,
it back. I'm gonna
uh,
pay it back.
no, I'm not gonna take it in the first
Oh,
That's
place.
don't take it. Don't take it. That's right. I thought you said take it.
Uh,
no
Don't
free
take it.
oh
dinners.
Don't
No
take
no.
it.
free dinners.
Free money costs too much.
Lord
That's right.
Jesus.
And so,
Mhm.
look, why we're doing this, why in the world are we starting this series? Mel had this
Yeah.
wonderful idea.
Yes, she did.
But
Jesus.
somebody turn to John 13 and 35. That's why we're starting this series on love, because we're trying to help people. Because
That's
hurt
right.
people
Yeah.
hurt
Absolutely.
people. And we're doing this while y'all looking for it because people are hurting because they don't understand love and they get into wrong relationships.
Yeah.
And then like this, they looking at for love in all the wrong places. We're
Yes,
looking for
absolutely.
a father's love.
I got it,
You know
Tish.
what I mean? Go ahead, mom.
By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if you have loved one to another.
And
That's
that's it.
right.
That's why we're doing this to help
Yeah.
people. Because the people, and the thing about it, when you are hurt and you're going through stuff, and like Tom was talking about, you're vulnerable at that time, and that's when that excuse me, no good snake will come up there
Right.
and try to entice you and stuff. But we want y'all to understand, love. Like I was like looking for love in all the wrong places, and some people never had the love of a father, and so they look for
Mhm.
that in a man. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Or love of a mother, or they look for that in a woman or something. And just to show y'all that we normally like express our affections differently. We were talking about the different love languages, so we express our
Yeah.
affections differently depending on which category you fall into. And we receive love differently.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Can you read verse 34?
Yeah, I was looking at that. A new commandment I give unto you,
yeah,
that ye love one another, as I have loved you,
yeah,
that ye also love one another.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Just like I
Jesus
love you.
is the perfect
That's
example
right.
of
Right.
love
Yes,
yes,
he
and
is.
yes.
how to love. If you just look at the life of Jesus,
Mhm.
when he came here on the earth, he will show you how to love, the
Yeah,
friendship love, the agape love, all of
yeah,
those different
all
types
of
of love.
yeah,
He
He will
gave,
show
he
you
gave,
how you're
mhm,
supposed to love.
yeah.
mhm.
Right.
He
Absolutely.
gave,
That's right.
yeah, the ultimate
Yes,
Absolutely.
price.
Loving,
Mhm.
loving
Hmm.
correctly. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And praying and asking God to help you, help the Holy Spirit, ask Holy Spirit to help you love. If you
And
don't
love
know,
will tell you the truth too, Tish, right?
yeah, it tells you the truth. But some people, they and that's all they know is abuse, and they think is love because why they getting beat down, or why they saw their mom, or they see their mom being beat down. They see this no good man telling me something. I love you so much. I'm really sorry I did this because da 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 da. Can you please forgive me? And that's the pattern that they saw in their life. And so, therefore, when they get older, they gravitate to men like that in some cases, not in every
Mhm.
case, but they
Mhm.
gravitate to that and they feel like, they beat me because how in the world can you think that
Jesus.
you're
Yes.
getting beat down because somebody love you? Well, beat yourself. You love yourself. Well, why not show you that I love you too? Like,
Mm.
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When we show
Yes.
all much showing
Yeah.
up, I get this baseball bat and show you how much I love you as well. Let's get
I'm sure.
Oh.
Yes, I actually heard this person say out of their own mouths, the
what?
more somebody beats me, the more I love them.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I
I don't
Oh,
could not
understand
geez.
believe it.
that.
I couldn't believe it. Oh
Wow.
man, I couldn't believe. I was like, really? I was like,
Oh,
how warped is that? That
well,
mindset is
it's
warped.
taught. It's taught behavior.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
taught
Yeah,
behavior. It is so sad. And so,
yeah.
so if any of our viewers, had that kind of childhood and stuff, we're here to set you free in
Right.
this love
Mm,
Absolutely.
series. We're praying that people are going to be set free during this love series, because some people, like people viewers viewing us, they thought they were going to receive love from a pastor or something like that, and they got abused. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
Oh,
talking about
yeah.
only sexually, but even mentally,
Yeah.
mm,
being manipulated and all that kind of stuff. And then you
Right.
stop going to church because you thought you were going to find love there. But you have to understand, when you're going somewhere, when you go into a church, you got to look for agape love. You got to look for God in there,
Right. Right.
not for a man. You got to look for
Right.
God.
yes.
Find God's love first. Because once you
Yes.
find God's love, He
Yep.
will tell you which church to go to.
Yeah.
What church can serve you, and you can serve that ministry as well. If
Yeah.
you have the God love in you, His love, all them other loves won't even matter.
And,
Uh,
you know what's on it? I was just thinking that, because now you were talking
mm,
that recently, just when the word of God said acknowledge him. And I was thinking, how many people ask
mm.
God if they should go to this ministry?
Oh,
You
yes.
just go there because that's the hip ministry, all that kind of stuff. How many people literally say, Lord, do you want me to be a part of this ministry? Do you want
That's
me to
right.
join this church? I don't think a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I don't think a lot of them do that either.
Right.
But they should. Like
They
the
should.
scripture, in all of your ways, acknowledge him, he'll
Acknowledge him.
direct your path,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He does.
Absolutely.
And that's just with everything, every decision that
Every
you make,
decision.
even with friendship.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
That's so
know,
good. Yeah.
God, should this be my friend?
Yeah.
Yes.
And there are
Goodness.
levels of friendship as well.
Right.
We love differently.
Mhm.
And the perfect I said Jesus was the perfect example because he had 12 disciples, but he
Right.
had like a few of them that he kept
Right.
close to him,
Right.
I mean.
Yeah.
Who was it? Peter, James,
John, I think John was in there.
Yeah.
John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had them closer to him than he had the other ones, but
Yeah.
he still loved
Absolutely.
all of them,
Loved all of
but
them.
they
That's
were
right.
just different levels, of friendship, different levels in a relationship.
And we
That's
can talk
right.
to this lady out here that had 12 kids. Like, how do you love 12 kids differently?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's from me, I guess, huh?
Right. From me,
Maybe
baby. I had
even with twins,
12. Hmm.
they are different. Everybody's different. They need different amounts of time, different attention. The levels are all different. I have one that wants to call every day, 12 midnight, 2 o'clock. And guess what? As soon as I see their name, I pick up the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just pick up the phone, no matter what time it is, because it may be important and maybe a lot of time it's not. But they just need prayer.
Yeah.
They have different needs, but you love them all the same. I can't say you love them,
Right.
but it's not the same manifestation of it. It's not the same because the needs are so different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you ask God to tell you what to say and how to say it. And then
Absolutely.
while you even talking, sometimes they may cry, or they may say, "This is good, all right," and then they hang up. So it's different. It's just a
Well,
difference.
can't you say, like, this is so good, this store today? Right. This is so good. So can't you even say that out of 12, some of them want love, and some, I mean, you know what I'm saying, need a hug, and then some of them don't. Some of them
Need
back off. You
attention.
know what I'm saying? So you just
Mhm.
deal with them.
But you got to be careful because some people that act like they don't need it, they really do need it. And
But
sometimes
I'm
they'll
saying,
tell
but
you
you know,
later,
as a mother, you know what I mean? But you know, as a mother, who's strong and who's not.
yeah,
Even if they try to, like, I don't believe we can fake anything with you as our mother. So you know our strengths, our weaknesses, and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's important with that storge love with
mhm.
that parent and that child. Like, when you do you agree? And I've seen this lately, when the father will have a daddy daughter date. or the mother would take time out. Like, even though you have like a lot of children, I don't know if you've done that, but you probably didn't because it was back in the day. But nowadays, people literally spend time on a one-on-one basis with each child. It's not always like together and you know what I mean? Like
Right.
they spend time. Like me, sometimes I went to the store with dad or something like that. Maybe he bought me something, even though he had all these other children. He
Uh-huh.
spent time, with some of us individually, like with Patrick, with carpentry and all that kind of stuff. So he
Mhm.
spent time showing Mel stuff on Towanda. So it's like with that store glade love, once we break all this stuff down, this is really good. So I need to write this down. Then we
Mhm.
need to break down and get deeper into the different types of love.
But you
Right.
know what, Tish, I
Yeah,
can see him in all 12 of y'all.
yeah,
So that lets me know he did take time with all of y'all at a
yeah.
certain point of time.
Right.
Every one of y'all have some aspects of him. So
Yeah.
when I had said, he will never really go away as long as y'all are here with me.
And I was also thinking that, with that store glade, I can't believe I'm getting into this, but it's important not to ignore your child. Even if they, like we talking about, getting on your nerves, it's still important not to ignore. And discipline is very important. So
Yes,
a lot of
absolutely.
parents don't discipline their children because they're friends. But we're gonna get into that deeper. But that's why we're starting our series of our love language series. And
Mhm.
we want y'all to tell people to come on here because we want you
Yes.
to understand what you need and how you give love. Because some people don't know how to give love and how to create healthier, stronger, wiser connections, how to create the right kind of connections. And that's what we're going to be talking about,
I
in
have a question too, Tish.
yes.
Can we discuss how we handle our kids when it comes to the government? Because I heard just the other day that a man went to jail because his daughter said, I'm a boy now. And when you call and the doctors call you, they ask you on the survey, how do you want to be talked about? Do you want to be mentioned as a her or a him or a she? And they ask you that. They can
Right.
get in trouble. But this man told the prince, the officials, that no, I had a daughter when she was born, and she will never be a boy because she said, I want to be a boy. So no, I had a daughter,
But,
and she's going to always be my daughter and not a son.
but,
And the story was that they locked them up
For that?
what's important
because he refused to because she
accepted.
sided
Accept.
with the boy. He said, "No, you're not. You my daughter." And when they found out about it, and I just heard that the other day.
And what's important too, that when you have that situation, that you still love that child.
True. That's very
People
true.
put them out. You know what I mean? They be like, "Oh, you disgust me." You still love that child because you ask, like Sharice. I love Sharice. She said, "Why are we like this? Like, what happened? What made you like this?" Get deeper into it instead of shunning them. Like, we got
Right.
a couple more minutes, and so yeah, and so we're going to unlock all of those, uncover
Mhm.
all of this stuff that's really important. Um,
Mhm. And
uh,
even disciplining too, Tish, but it'll put you in trouble. You can't discipline your children.
But when I say discipline, I'm talking about like not necessarily beating them down. Like when
Oh
they
no,
say
not
discipline,
being brutal,
I know
no.
what they were like when they say you can't discipline something, you can't beat them. But I'm talking about disciplining the children if they do
Correct.
something wrong. You don't reward bad behavior, that
Right.
type of stuff.
Right.
You act out, and I'm still going to give you your doll. You act out, you can still get this train set. You know what I mean? Or you can still get this game system or something
Mm-mm,
like that. That's
mm-mm,
what I'm talking about when I'm saying discipline, not
mhm,
necessarily spanking them or something like that. But
Right.
it's
All
deeper,
of it.
the whole thing. Thank
Exactly.
y'all so much for tuning in. Hey,
Yes.
and if y'all want us to dive deeper into something, why don't y'all put it in our chat or DM us and tell us, can you talk about so and so, so and so? Maybe you're going through something or you know someone else who's has gone through it and you want chilling with the girls to dive deeper. Just let us know and we'll have that conversation. Hopefully, we're helping everyone on the line today. Thank y'all
yeah.
so much for coming on our show today. And we will see y'all next week. We hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving once again. Have a blessed weekend, and we will see y'all next week.
Yes.
God's will. Amen. Love you.